All right, so we're gonna talk about the first skill you should learn as you begin your tech career, and that's using Linux. Now, whether you wanna be a software developer in QA, in cloud engineering like myself, or data science, Linux is one of the skills that translates across pretty much every tech discipline. So without further ado, let's get you started on your journey. Oh yeah, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on these jewels I'll be dropping. Let's get into it. All right, so let's walk through how you can get Ubuntu. You can go to ubuntu.com, and if you're on a Windows machine, you can go to download Ubuntu, click on Windows and Mac OS, and then grab WSL. You can follow through the instructions here, and it'll show you how to download it. So I'm not gonna run through this because I'm not running Windows. I'm on a Mac Studio, actually. That's one way you can grab it if you're on Windows. Other way is you can use like a VM. Go to Multipass, click Install Now. If you're on Windows, click Windows here, download Multipass for Windows, follow through the steps. If you're on Mac, download for Mac and follow through the steps. So this is what that would look like. Multipass, shell, foo. It'll log you into the Linux VM. To verify, you can do cat/etc/os release, and it shows you information about the version of Linux you're running on this VM. Another method you could use is Docker. If you got Docker running on your system already, great. If not, you go over to Docker, click on Get Started, download for your system, and then in the terminal, you just this right here, Ubuntu. Boom. Cat etc os release. You're in a Docker container, boom, 2404. These are the quickest ways. If you want like a full OS experience for Linux, you could do this here. Go to ubuntu.com, click on desktop, download Ubuntu desktop, and then you're gonna wanna grab the image for your architecture that you're running. I'm running Apple Silicon, so that's the ARM architecture right there. So I would choose this one here. If you're on an Intel, you got an Intel or AMD CPU, you grab this image here. Then you're gonna wanna spin up something like UTM or VMware Fusion. Both are free, but if you grab UTM from the Apple Store, it'll cost you like $10. You don't need to do that, right? So don't bother with that. Just download it right from the website, and that's free. You get that, you install, you would do new, and you would choose to virtualize. You could do other, navigate to your image. We got, where is it? There's my Ubuntu image right here, 2504, and then you click continue. I'm not gonna do it because I already did this. And then it spins up an Ubuntu desktop. It looks just like this. You can use Firefox from it, but what you really care about is opening up the terminal. And the way you could do that is you click here, type in terminal, pull up the terminal. You can run that same command here to verify. See, Ubuntu 2504, Plucky Puffin, codename Plucky. And to exit, you just close out. It'll save the status of your VM when you close it out. And that's that. I have VMware Fusion. The thing about that, right, is they make you jump through so many hoops now. So many hoops just to download it. Like it's free, but you gotta make an account if you don't got one. You can't just, it just doesn't bring up, see, look, I gotta log in. It doesn't bring up the software. And then when you log in, you gotta find it, right? So let's see, you click, let's click here. You still gotta find it. So you type in Fusion Pro, nothing, type in Fusion. This is what I mean by this. VMware Fusion. Click here, Fusion 13, you click here, click the latest release, then you would download it, and then it downloads, I already got it. But it's just a lot of work. So I would recommend that you choose one of the other methods that I brought up. But it's the same thing as UTM. It opens up. I already did this, you know, the install and everything new. You do like file new, install from disk or image, continue, and then you pull up your image from your file system and whatnot, and then just run it that way. But it's annoying, bro. Try and install Ubuntu. And this is how it looks when you're first installing and spinning up. I would recommend you either going with Docker, Multipass. If you're on Windows, do WSL. And call it a day, man. I actually have a Linux server in my rack here. Right now, it's actually in my media room hooked up to my PS5 and my Xbox Series X. Gonna do some video game content there. I'm gonna try that out. If you're interested in that, check that out. Otherwise, I'll show you my box here. So J-Hyphen at roxburyservice.internal. It's my local domain name for it, etc OS release. I'm running 2404 on my Ubuntu server, so that's that. As always, thanks for watching. If this helped, hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, and if you want to follow along in the next video, make sure you grab Ubuntu, because I'll be hopping into the terminal. Until next time, I'm out.
Take a trip to the wild side. When HMG present, they scared to come outside. Trying to see you shorty gon' bring on the backside.